Lordy. All right. I'm here today with my buddy, John Glavaris. I believe that there's people that you meet in your life that change your life and are a blessing in your life. And John has been that for me. He has blessed me, and just knowing him, we pass each other and talk. And I tell you how this worked the other day. A while back, I was thinking, I said, man, I'd love to get up with John Glavaris and talk to him. And I've done 65 of these so far.
Oh, have you really?
But and I said, I would love to talk to him. And you were coming in food line as I was going out. I just think the Lord just
put us together.
I don't believe there's a step we take that God don't just.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, John.
He'll just take them wrong just as easy, and I believe that with all my heart. I think about it. I think about it a lot. And I don't know. You've always been such a blessing to me and to my family. And there's been so many times that I've called you, just talk to you.
Well,
and it encourages me. You know what I mean? It encourages me. And I don't want to, but I believe that God has kings in our land and people that are treasures. And I believe He has those people out there. And they have words that will help and encourage. And so many people need that. They really need that. And there's things that we think are small to us that are big to other people.
Yeah.
Little words of encouragement.
Well, that's one. Let me just pull off for a minute. I feel that way about Trump's assassination.
Right.
I think God had His hand in there because He wanted him to finish the job that he is starting now.
Yeah.
I believe that with all my heart.
Yeah.
And I think he's off to a good start.
Yes, sir.
So I look forward, and I pray to God that no other person takes that type of a chance to put him out.
Yeah.
Because this country needs a lot.
Right.
We've abandoned God in a lot of ways in this country.
Yes, sir.
And that's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I think we'll get back on track. I really do.
I believe there's a giant being awoken, though, in the middle of this thing.
Absolutely.
I do. I really do.
The whole group of people that voted for him, I think that was an awakening, and it should be awakening to the people that were running against him.
Right.
But I'm not sure that they're grasping the situation, John.
I don't think so either.
I really don't. I'm afraid of that. But we'll see how things play out.
I think sometimes a mind can get so far off, and the Bible talks about a reprobate mind. The mind can get so far off that it's hard to get up and down back to them. You know, you talk to some people and they can't recognize up and down, and right and wrong, and good and bad.
Well, I think we're in the middle of that in this country right now.
Yes, sir.
And I hope that He can help unite us and turn things around.
I really love what's going on. I love the people that and we're going to talk about this, some of the people that President Trump is bringing in that are completely outside.
Oh, my goodness. I think his picks have been fantastic.
Oh, gee. I do too.
I mean, he's... but here again, that's the business sense that he has.
Yes, sir.
You know, he's not going to surround himself with just yes people.
Right.
That's not how he operates. No. You know, he wants to hear your side of the story.
Yeah.
And then he'll make up his own mind.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's open.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way he's run his campaign, and it's paid off big time.
Yeah. I agree with you. John, let's think about something here just for a minute.
Sure.
Growing up.
Right.
I mean, where did you grow up at?
Logan, West Virginia.
Logan.
I had a very good life growing up, John. It's just, actually, it's some of the best times I ever had was when I was in Logan growing up.
Right.
Of course, I played basketball. And I was just blessed, John.
Yeah.
And I have been blessed ever since then, quite honestly. I really believe that. I'm married to a woman now that we've been married for 65 years.
Man.
I've got two great daughters. I have educated both of them. I have two great children. I've educated them too.
Yeah.
And right now we've just been blessed with a great granddaughter.
Yeah.
So my whole life has been full of blessings, John.
Right.
That's not to say I haven't had my troubles now.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yes, sir.
But I believe everybody does.
Right.
I don't think it's meant to run totally smooth, because we learn from our mistakes, John.
I agree.
I really believe that with all my heart. But when I got out of school, John, of course I did go to college and got my degree from Marshall. And then when I got out of school, I went to work for FMC,
Okay.
which was a cellophane manufacturer in Fredericksburg. I just went in as an accountant because I had a business degree. But before I left FMC, I was a controller for the entire cellophane division. In my travels there, I met a fellow by the name of Bob Hayden. Bob Hayden hired me away from FMC to go to a brokerage firm. And there's where things really began to open up for me. I started out as a controller in the business. I wound up leaving the business as a managing partner. I had tremendous experience in that area. And I met a lot of great people.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot from them, John. You know, it helps when you're dealing with people that are more knowledgeable, more affluent than you are.
Yeah.
You have a tendency to sit up and learn.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I did. When I left that business, I found a company that I talked my partners into buying, that did the work for our brokerage firm.
Okay.
We bought it. When I left the brokerage business, my partners were kind enough to give me $100,000 for finding that opportunity for them. And then I came down to Tazewell and started looking for a job. I didn't come down looking for a job. I came down to find an opportunity.
Right.
And I found the Western Auto.
Yeah.
And that was Bess Davenport and Dave Davenport. And they were ready to get out. They'd had it in the retail business. And the same thing happened to me when I got out. I had enough of retail. I loved the business side of it, and I learned a lot there. I had Western Auto for 30 years, so it treated me well, and I always had an interest in the market, though, and that's where I stayed, and that was my hobby, but yet it was part of my regular part of my life. And when I finished with the retail business and everything, I had with Western Auto, I had several businesses in town. I had the Western Auto, I had Main Street Motors, all of which I created, Town and Country Furniture, and I had a rental business.